RBB Morning Show, the coach, mentor, marketing, and social media strategist you need each and every morning. RBB, a live morning talk show that gives you the ability to get the coach you need, strategist you wish you could afford, social media manager and strategist, marketing strategist, project manager, certified OBM, VA, business startup strategist, profit strategist, web strategist, email funnel strategist, sales page strategist, PR strategist, time management, mindset, and overall business development strategist. We answer it all. With over 25 years of business experience, both in corporate and small business worlds, we really can answer it all.
Good morning, everybody. Sorry, Gina. I'm very excited. Gina discovered something, and I am excited because I can eat bread maybe. So I'm going to have to check that out and see. Apparently, those with gluten-free intolerance, not celiac disease, can eat. I'm trying to get this open.
We can eat sourdough bread.
And I'm very excited. Okay, sorry. Things that excite Danielle first thing in the morning. So this morning, it's Friday. I'm so happy. I'm very excited for this weekend. We have a big weekend. I'm going to see Queensryche tonight, and a buddy's band is opening for them, and it's an outdoor show, and it's supposed to be 87 and gorgeous here today. So I'm excited about that. We've had crappy weather up until this week, so I'm enjoying the nice weather. And then I have we're calling it the Rock and Roll Epic Wedding. We have buddies that are in a buddy that is in a band and his girlfriend that are live the band life to the hilt. And their wedding actually has two amazing bands that are all friends of ours, all playing. I know it will turn into a jam session because pretty much every musician that we know, almost every musician that we know will be at this wedding. So, and we have two bands and a full PA and all of that. So I'm sure it will turn into a jam session at some point. It's going to be so much fun, which means Danielle will be very sunburnt by Sunday because it's an outdoor wedding and it's supposed to be 90 tomorrow. So
y'all are going to roast. So I cut myself with the knife this morning while I was cutting my avocado.
Ow.
I need adult supervision. So I'm excited for this weekend. This weekend is my birthday weekend.
Yes. Miss Gina. How old will you be?
32.
Yeah. She's old.
I know. I'm an old.
I roll here. I'm way older than her.
So old. You know, I hit 30. So now I'm just like my life was over when I turned 30. I'm in my 30s now. It's over, you guys.
Okay, as somebody in their 40s, totally not true. But
no, it's not true. I think my 30s have become the best, like, are going to be the best decade of my life because it's already been drastically different than from my 20s. So, like, I think my 20s was basically teenage 2.0. So, like, it's kind of how I feel about it because of college. So, but we ordered permanent roommate, ordered my pool this morning. So I'm very excited. I have a pool on the way. You guys, I live in the deep South. You basically can't live down here and not have air conditioner and a pool. Like, it's almost impossible. It's so hot.
So I live in the north and we have window air conditioners when we need them. And it's been in the 80s all week and I have yet to turn an air conditioner on. So different world. So
Lord, my air's been on since the end of April.
I was in the 50s until last week. So shush. So we are wrapping up our discussions about what all the social media platforms are. And you will notice something I never talked about once because I got to say this for the people in the back once again. I never talked about Pinterest this week because Pinterest is not social media. However, something I didn't hit this week and a lot of people don't talk about it very often is YouTube. YouTube is not quite social media. It's a search engine, but it's a value-based, it ups your level of value and your place to prove your expertness and all of that. Just another whole level because, I mean, it's video. And one of our social media posts this week, it was all about video. And I'm going to see if I can bring it up so I can actually read you what I wrote because I wrote that last week, so I can't remember. But video is so important to everything. Video is where it's at. Over 8 billion video views on Facebook. Every day. That's billion with a B, people. 8 billion video views a week on Facebook.
What are the views on YouTube?
YouTube is not quite that low.
What is it?
The numbers are over 250 billion video views a week on YouTube. Last I looked, I'm looking right now to see what the newest stats are.
Yeah, so that tells you, you guys, video is really important. Why do you think Danielle and I decided to do this show? Find it?
Yeah, I can't find. Newest stats I see are 2017, and that was 3.2. Oh, it's 3.25 billion in 2017.
So, and 2 years later, you know that it's probably triple that.
If Facebook is at 8, YouTube is definitely more. I'm looking for 1 billion views a day
On YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap.
Total number of people who use YouTube regularly. 1,300,000 or no, 1,300,000,000 people. 300 hours of videos are uploaded to YouTube every minute. Okay, so this is from June 15th of this year. 5 billion video views a day on Facebook.
Wow.
Or YouTube. I'm sorry. 5 billion a day. Think about that. I mean, really think about that. Those stats for
I know my brain is now whirring.
And we're utilizing it. We aren't utilizing it fully yet because we've had way too many technical issues that we're still trying to iron out. But that's a lot of YouTube views. And the nice thing about YouTube is once you put something on YouTube, you could share it to Facebook. You could share it to LinkedIn. You could share it to your website. You have so many ways to
Pin it to Pinterest.
Content. Oh, Pinterest. I mean, you've got so many ways to reuse that content. Instagram, it doesn't quite work well for Instagram because you've got to re-record because of
Instagram. Like it has to be like
Instagram wants portrait.
They have a lot of
landscape. Yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of issues. But think about that. And YouTube is the third biggest search or second biggest search engine as of yesterday in the world. Number 1, Google. Number 2, YouTube. YouTube is owned by Google. Number 3, Pinterest. So your top 3 search engines, YouTube's is searchable in.
Yeah, think about that. So like if you put your if you took your like Facebook lives that you should be doing because Mark shows favoritism to the videos, you repurpose those and put them on YouTube and put the appropriate keywords in your YouTube description and in the YouTube title, and then take that YouTube video and you can pin both the Facebook video and the YouTube video to Pinterest. Imagine how much traffic and how many more eyeballs you would have on your stuff. Like just and all you're having to do is take something you already did, put it in another place, and do a little keyword research, and then take 2 of the same thing and stick it in another place with the appropriate keywords, and now you're doing something. And it's working for you because Pinterest is always working in the background. It's always working for you. Like then the YouTube video is working for you in the background. Like that sort of stuff. You just watch it for a little bit and then adjust your keywords. But Pinterest and YouTube, people are always looking for set it and forget it stuff. There you go.
You can't beat that. So I didn't want to like totally skip over YouTube this week. I wanted you to really think about how you could utilize YouTube for your business. It's a huge option and a huge set it and forget it once you are good with your keywords. And I can't stress enough, if you are not good and solid on looking for your keywords, hire somebody to do that for you. That one piece, if you can't afford to do anything else, hire somebody like us. There's a million people like me out there, but hire somebody like us to go get your keywords for you and to nail that down. That affects your hashtags on Facebook or Instagram. It affects your hashtags on Facebook too. It affects your tags on Facebook. It affects your YouTube. It affects your SEO on your website. It affects your Pinterest hugely. If you have your keywords right, then those things will work for you instead of just sitting there.
Yeah. So, and then you're getting a lot more, you're getting a lot more out of the content that you're creating because you're putting it in multiple different places.
Okay. So I just got a question.
Uh-oh.
How expensive is it to have you find our keywords, please? You can guess where this is coming from. This is coming from my nieces. So it is that's a very good question, Kaylee. I'm guessing that was Kaylee. The answer is for us to find keywords and to do full market research and to really dive into that is $2,500. There's a bit more than just the keywords that go with that. I refuse to just look for keywords for somebody because there's a bit of branding and things that need to go with it before you get to that point. And
it's a little more than just giving you a list of words to use.
Yeah, but that is a huge deal for any client, for anybody that is trying to establish their business and grow their business, and especially if they work large scale. For somebody like you girls, for Girls Can Do It, you girls are working very locally. You're working in your neighborhood. You don't need the keywords the same as everybody else does. But somebody like me who's working with clients all over the world definitely needs to make sure their CEO is very high level. SEO is very high level. Now, I will tell you, I am an SEO strategist. This is something I have actually been doing since, SEO was not really a thing and was just being developed. I've had a WordPress website since before it was called WordPress, people. And with no content in a very, very badly done website. And I will tell you, B-Boss Girl's website right now is literally complete, total, horrible, bad right now. Purposefully, I don't care, but my SEO is still on it. I'm still getting 150 hits a day on a bad landing page.
Also, good morning, girls.
They have been up very early.
They've been up. They were at it. Early bird gets the worm. Good job.
So they are planning their launch. So anybody who wants to know the story of my nieces and their new business, just let me know.
It's very cute.
So it's super important that your keywords, your SEO is solid for every single platform you're on.
What does SEO stand for, Danielle? Some people don't know what that means.
Site engine optimization. You are optimizing the words on your website so that a search engine can use them to track what you do. So if you are a VA, don't you use VA as a word?
It's not a word. It would be virtual assistant.
Yes. Virtual assistant, administrative assistant, secretary, even though those are words you would not use on your website. Secretary, nobody calls themselves a secretary anymore. People still search for that.
Mm-hmm.
For Gina and
receptionist, they look for receptionist.
They look for receptionist. They look for email organization. Those are
calendar
keywords.
Organization, scheduler,
anything that somebody would search for on Google, on Pinterest, on YouTube. Those are the things. You don't want to use industry words. Industry words mean nothing to the person that's looking for you. So when I was in IT, we didn't use IT. We used computer fixing, fix computers, broken computer, which are all bad grammar, but that's what people search for when they're searching for you. And it's important that those things are woven into the back end of your website and into the front end of your website, believe it or not. Even though there's some SEO that will drive a grammar Nazi crazy, it's still super important.
Yeah, if you're a grammar Nazi, don't try and do SEO.
Yeah, it's not a good thing. And don't write a SEO blog post because you will mess SEO completely if you're a grammar Nazi. Sorry. People, my son is a grammar Nazi, and my son was looking over my shoulder yesterday or the day before at a blog post I was writing. He's like, oh, that title is horrible. I'm like, I know, I don't care. It has SEO, and he's like, and he just walks off because that will drive him crazy. But again, 150 hits a day on a website that is crap because my SEO is good.
Yeah. So if we did the math really quick, and you guys know this is what I do. I love my numbers.
She definitely loves her numbers.
So we've got 150 a day times, we'll just say 30 days in a month. That is 4,500 hits a month. It's pretty good. Some people I know are getting 150 hits a month. So it's important.
It is.
These are things that people like that are genuinely overlooked, that we're noticing, especially in the small business digital entrepreneur space. I noticed that a lot of these really important, and these are important details and different ways of looking at how to do content marketing, are overlooked.
Very much so.
Very much overlooked. And what a lot of the advice out there, and I hate to say it, is really bad advice because it violates the terms and service of Instagram or of Facebook. It's actually just dangerous stuff that could end up cutting off an avenue for you that to market.
There are a lot of things that you can DIY for your business, but if you are trying to truly grow your business and you want to succeed and you want to experience growth, there are some things that you're going to have to invest in. If you don't know, I read a blog post. If you don't know how to do SEO optimization, hire somebody.
Yes, because
again, that SEO piece and that keyword research is key to every single thing you do online. Your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter, your YouTube, your Pinterest, your website, your Facebook business page background, everything. Your email marketing, believe it or not, SEO is woven into that. That's how you don't get caught in a spam folder.
You don't want to go there. We have a client who actually ended up, her email, she didn't know it, was blacklisted because somebody marked her as spam one too many times.
Mm-hmm.
Which meant
for her email,
which meant everything was going directly to spam. And then if she was sending out a personal email, like a person-to-person email, wasn't even getting sent.
And she wasn't getting email from other people.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
That is bad. So we're not trying to scare you. We're basically just giving you the real deal behind it. It's just, it is what it is. And it's better for you to be informed and to know so that you learn than to just pay attention to all the digital marketing gurus that are giving you bad advice. Currently there is one quote unquote guru that I even respect. And that's Russell Brunson. And he's not even a guru, really.
Unfortunately, there's a lot of bad information out there. Be very, very careful about it. I mean, we talked about it all the time. And I'm not going to say that I'm always 100% right, but
we don't know everything.
I pride myself on trying to be at all times. Ask my husband. But be very, very careful. Your online presence is what grows your business. It's what moves you ahead. It's what cripples you.
Yeah, it can make or break you. I don't think people take their social media seriously enough for their marketing, because for so long it was used personally. So it is really hard. Really hard to reconcile that from social media being a toy to it being a business tool. It takes a while to reconcile that in your mind. But if you're always reminding yourself, this is a business tool, this is a business tool, this is a business tool. Would I put this on a billboard? Would I put this in a commercial? Would I blah, blah, blah? If you run it through that filter as if you had a big brick and mortar 7-figure company, you'll do a lot. You'll treat it differently, and you'll actually treat it with the respect that it deserves, because posting half naked pictures of yourself and talking about all your
naked pictures of
feelings.
yourself.
Yeah, or oh god, or posting about how you're sunbathing nude. You know, all of this stuff that we're seeing unfortunately a ton of in the space right now. You guys, I'm sorry. That is not driving your business forward in any way, shape, form, or fashion. Unless that's what your people are looking for, then by all means.
Well, so I'm going to say something. So that might be what your people are looking for. But you also, the minute you cross some lines into your faked authenticity, and there's a lot of fake authenticity in the online world, you're also crossing lines that open you up for some things that you might not know about. There's a lot of China has a lot of access to everything that we have.
We maybe need to have we may need to talk next week about.
We need to have a security.
Yeah,
we need to also have a security discussion at some point, because I mean, I do come from the IT world. This is something I know way more about than I'd like to know about. There's a level of security and safety online that a lot of people aren't taking into account with the things they're posting.
Yeah.
So your social media is a business tool. It's also a tool that can control you. It is a tool that somebody else can use to control you. So it is important to give each platform, the respect it deserves.
Yes. And also give
the respect it deserves in what it does for your business.
And also at the same time, giving yourself the respect you deserve, because what you're posting today is going to be there forever. And somebody can find it way later on down the line.
So as an ex-hiring person, part of my hiring process that I was forced to do in corporate was I had to troll 3 years back in social media. Go back 3 years. So we're hiring a 21-year-old. You have to go 3 years back in social media. If there were certain moral things, especially with an older owned business, you would not get hired. Drinking with your buddies on the weekend, posting naked pictures. I mean, all kinds of things, male or female, did not matter.
So just know, you guys,
keep that in mind.
Social media is a great tool, but we've also, the internet can be a very scary place. So we're just saying, just be smart, learn, but treat your social media, if it's for your business, is not a toy, and don't treat it like a toy. Treat it like a tool. And take the time to learn. We're not trying to scare you. This sounds like this is really dark, heavy stuff, but honestly, we're not trying to scare you. We're trying to help inform you so that you can be better, smarter business owners and grow a lot faster. Mm-hmm. So don't be mad at us, but it's time for us to wrap up.
It is time for us to wrap up. I want you all to have an amazing weekend. I hope you've had an amazing week. Remember to rise, become, and be. I want to see what you can be in your business. And we hope that everything that we share with you helps you be where you want to be and grow to where you want to grow in your business. Have a great weekend, everybody. See you Monday morning.
See you Monday.
RBB Morning Show, the coach, mentor, marketing, and social media strategist you need each and every morning.